Alrighty, and we are back. We are starting this episode with the Slayer Gate. The last of the Slayer Gates, which means I get the Unmaker. Even though I'm not going to use it, it'll still be cool. It's an experience to have it, but I don't plan on using it. I bet the team at id kind of regrets the Unmaker. Not necessarily regrets the Unmaker, but just looks back on it as, man, we probably could have implemented that better. But I think they did a really good job making every part of the Dark Ages equally as engaging as the other. Especially because in the Dark Ages you have like literal groups starting to form on which weapons you should use. And I think a lot of people are going to do this weapon only campaign, this weapon only campaign. And it's just going to be each different weapons. There needs to be a weaponathon, where you play through the campaign using only one weapon over and over and over, and you just change the weapon. That'd be funny. How long would that take to complete? A week-long weapathon. I think that'd be great. Fantastic. Absolute cinema. I am ripping, literally, these prowlers apart. When I found out that a single ballista shot immediately sends them into the glory kill state, it was over. It was over. They were cooked from that point on. But I need to use the super shotgun to make them sit still and then swap to the ballista. And then the worst guys ever come out, the whiplashes. Although I don't know if guys is the appropriate term. I consider it gender neutral. The worst gals ever show up. And they must be punished for being annoying and for kicking me when I'm not paying attention. Do you think the smaller guys, the little zombie dudes, do you think they even mean to be here in this moment? Because the character you're playing as, the Slayer, he has like a John Wick level of like people are afraid of him, or demons are afraid of him. So do you think the little guys, the little zombies, are just like, I don't want to be here right now, I'm gonna head out? Or they're like, oh man, I just got summoned here and I don't want to be here. Well, I guess I'm just gonna walk around, I guess. It would make sense. Because, like, I'm sorry, they're not winning. They're not doing anything to this man. They might get in a love tap here or there, but they're not doing any real harm like a tyrant would, for example. Although this tyrant isn't really going to get the chance to do anything. Maybe I misspoke. I am at low health. And gone. And done. A tyrant felled. Even though it should be called the Cyber Demon. Speaking of, I've said this before, but I kind of wish that the Spider Masterminds were also made into a recurring enemy. Just because that's how it was in Doom 2. Speaking of sequels, I found out that Bolt Gun 2 was announced yesterday, and it's not coming out till 2016. Not 2016. I just traveled to the past. It's not coming out till 2026, but at the same time, like, I'm excited. I'm playing through Bolt Gun right now, and Space Marine 2. Which is why a lot of my art right now is going to be very Warhammer. For kind of two reasons. One, because I like them. And it's fun. It's like a fun exercise to look at a model and then draw from it. But then the second reason is because it also helps me get better at drawing armor. Because I feel like Warhammer does armor very well. And I kind of want to make my Viconian warlords look as cool as possible. So I want to get better at drawing armor. I need to get better at drawing a lot of things. I'm not great at people, faces, and hands. Hands are terrible. But I'm gonna... my drawings might become very sporadic on like with different focuses, partly because of my ADD. Yes, that's right, ADD. I let that arachnotron summon demons. That was a goofy goober mistake. But my ADD, I'm very sporadic with my interests. One second I'll be hyper fixated on something, and the next second I'll be hyper fixated on something else. So I don't really have like a challenge that I can do like I did with Doom and Hugo Martin. I think so now I'm kind of just gonna draw what makes me happy. And right now it'll be Warhammer. Who knows, it'll probably be something else later. And that's probably not great for the YouTube algorithm. YouTube algorithm likes consistency. And same with the audience. So like if I draw one thing that's well liked, that's great. But if I only do it once and then I just start drawing something else, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just hope you guys like whatever I doodle when I decide to doodle it. There is the Titan. The Titan of legend. I saw this Titan and it kind of gave me flashbacks of the Dark Ages Titan that you kill in the Siege Part 2. It's giving similar vibes, although this Titan is much bigger. Yeah, because if you go to the Titan after you destroy him in the Siege Part 2, he is a lot smaller. Probably like half the size. Bro is still moving. I really thought the first playthrough, he was going to get up and we were going to fight him. Like, final boss territory? Final boss and I'm not even done with the campaign? We will fight a Titan soon enough. I'm wondering what game to play next after this. I'm not gonna include Doom 2016 in the running, mainly because I like Doom. I like playing Doom. Right now, this YouTube channel is basically nothing short of a Doom channel, but I want to play some other games again, because even though it's not good for the algorithm, I just want to make videos that I enjoy just for fun. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have Space Marine 2 in the running, Bolt Gun in the running, and maybe Halo CE in the running. Trying to think of any other games I might play right now. I think those three would be good. I haven't even beat Space Marine 2. I've beaten Bolt Gun twice. Once on hard difficulty, and then I went back to play through the game on medium difficulty. More so because I like the challenge in that game, but I also just kind of like to play that game to turn my brain off and watch mindless violence. Mindless violence and space patriotism, because space patriotism is the best theme in sci-fi ever. Whether it's Starship Troopers, Helldivers, Warhammer. there's other examples too, but space patriotism to the point of, I guess you could argue, nationalism. It's funny. It is funny.
The world of Argentinur has fallen, divided. The demonic energy.
I would argue there's almost like a space patriotism in this game, but it's more so just fear. It's fear of the Slayer, since he is that John Wick of the demons. Maybe I will include a Doom game for the next running, but it'll be Doom 1 and Doom 2, which is not going to be great, because when it comes to old-timey shooters, I'm not that good at them. I'm going to be honest. I do the thing that a lot of people consider cheating, and I get it, but I do the save and go, save and go, save and go. Kind of like checkpoints in modern games. And I do it to the extreme in those games. That's not good, but what can I say? I suck at boomer shooters. Unless it becomes a Quake. I think I'm not so great at Doom 1 and Doom 2, but when it comes to Quake, I'm alright. But I still kind of do the save and go from Quake, to be honest. When Quake 2 Remaster came out, I played that. I played every campaign. I didn't do that so much with Quake 1, but Quake 2 I did. That was fun. As far as I'm aware, Quake 2 still doesn't have a horde mode like Quake 1 did. I might have to check on that. Maybe I'm wrong. Because it's been probably like over a year since I played it last. I played on my Switch. I think the more I played Quake 1 and Quake 2, the more I saw Quake's influence on the new Doom games, which is part of the reason why I don't think we're ever gonna get a new Quake game. But, I mean, Quake 1 had Lovecraftian elements and medieval, like, knight elements. And Doom, or at least the new Doom trilogy, has had that. Because you have the Knight Sentinels, and if you really look at the Knights from Quake 1, and you look, especially their helmet designs, they look a lot like the Sentinels, is all I'm saying. I don't think it's a shared universe. I think it's just a coincidence. But, it's just a game about influence. You see Knights in the new Doom games, and there's also a lot of Cthulhu inspiration, mainly in the Dark Ages. Or maybe not Cthulhu, Lovecraftian. And Quake 1 was that Lovecraftian type of game. While Doom Eternal, well, all of the new Doom games have like a cybernetic enhanced vibe, kind of similar to, I don't even remember what they were called in Quake 2. I want to say like Grog or something, I don't know. This room in the master level brings back some terrifying memories. I figured out a way to beat it without dying, for the most part. And so now I'm pretty good at the room. But when I played it on Ultra Nightmare and won, the Archvile room it was literally just luck. It was just luck. I'm kind of surprised because when I beat Terrace Nabad and Mars Core on Ultra Nightmare, I played through the original level once. So I played through Terrace Nabad. Well, I played through the master level on Nightmare once before playing an Ultra Nightmare. I played through Mars Core master level on Nightmare once before the Ultra Nightmare run. Even if I died, I would still go to the Ultra Nightmare run. And on those runs, I did not die. I made it through the entire level on my first try on the Ultra Nightmare runs. Which was just, again, pure luck, especially for Terrace Nabad, because that Archvile room is terrible. Well, we're getting close to the end of this part 2. We're gonna see if we can get this secret. Oh, just kidding. You'll find out tomorrow. Have a good night and goodbye.